It's your job. I give you money, you give me ideas.
And you never say thank you.
That's what the money is for.
So, this is the Muppet Babies of the late 80s. The one that basically I and many like me grew up on. You know, early stage millennials. This was a jam. Was it or was it not?
When you roll, looks kind of weird, and you wish that you were there.
Just close your eyes and make believe, and you can be anywhere.
Now, I want you guys to really hold on to those lyrics because, you know, you're like, hey, your room looks a little boring. But if you close your eyes, make believe, and imagine you can be anywhere, right? It's anywhere. They don't say anything. And I think that's on purpose.
I like it. I have great jokes.
See, adventure, romance, comedy, you know, all of these are really characteristics of each member of the Muppet Babies, right? But ultimately, yeah, these are genres of stories and adventures that these that the Muppets would like to partake in, you know?
My computer. I'll play the piano.
Shout out to my guy Ralph. Oh, and Grover, my guy Grover, how you doing, buddy? Yeah. He's just like, yo, I got blue hair. That's what's popping about me. And you know what? Fucks with you, G. Fucks with you heavy, bruh. All right, seriously. And once again, shout out to Ralph.
Is everything all right in here?
Yes, Mommy.
Yeah, they're just all there using their imagination. Like, even you should be stimulated right now. You imagine, like, oh man, wow, yeah, I would like to go on an adventure and run from rocks like Indiana Jones. And also, yeah, feature a lot of Star Wars stuff, you know, Lucas. Like Lucas had Lucas and Henson hooked up. Like, yo, my guy. Rolling down Times Square. Muppet Babies. Such an innocent thing from back in the day, right? You should be, that's a jam. It still jams. It does, definitely. Because it speaks to a far more innocent time than that we find ourselves in the year of our Lord 2021. Gentlemen.
You missed our royal ball. We made the...
This is 2021 Muppet Babies, boys. This is 2021 Muppet Babies.
Most amazing princess. But they ran away, and all they left behind was this.
So there's a princess that ran away. We got a Cinderella story here, you know, like, oh my goodness, there was some mysterious princess that ran away. Well, I'll be damned.
Everyone, there's something I need to tell you.
Grover, hey, our guy. What's up, my dude? You was all hyped about your blue hair just 10 seconds ago, my boy. You know exactly what you was back then. You knew exactly what it was back then. He's like, yo, I'm the blue one. It is what it is. And yet, here we are. And by him being the blue one, and the size of his nose, can we not sit here and pretend, huh? Are we ready to grow up? All right. Well, let's not sit here and pretend as if who Grover here represents, particularly with the nose and the blue, right? I mean, but it is what it is. It's all love. We all fam, right? But, you know, apparently not so much.
The princess who came to your ball tonight was me.
There's a reason I said, pay attention to that lyric. You can be anywhere, right? had absolutely nothing to do with, they didn't say you can be anything, because that would be objectively false at the time, but here in 2021, in this brave new future we find ourselves in, yeah, girl, you have been, you, like Iceman before you, and Gandalf, and so many other characters, Dumbledore, right? So many other characters have been, canonically sacrificed at the altar of wokeness. And respect. It really feels like this video started out so hopeful and optimistic with the original Muppets Baby theme, because I wanted to sucker you guys into what has become of quote unquote children's entertainment. I wouldn't put my kids in front of this if you put a gun in my face, okay? Seriously. But hey, to each their own.
I'm Gonzarella. But Gonzo, why didn't you tell us?
Because he didn't know until literally they wrote it in just now. I mean, Jim Henson's gone. That's the thing. Now that all these creators, the people who actually created this stuff, they're gone, and they done sold the rights so they could live out their last few years in the lapse of luxury. And God bless them for it. Now in 2020, in 2021, Disney owns the Muppets and the Muppet brand, if memory serves me correctly, and they gonna do with it as they please. And if it is to create this really strange propaganda for the digestion of young minds, then there you go. That's exactly why you never knew. That's why, I mean, besides, aren't y'all supposed to be babies? Y'all don't even know yourselves, man. Like, what do you mean, how did you know? I mean, seriously, this is really, really sad and creepy. And the thing is that this TikTok video is presenting this as something that is to be heralded. And let me tell you guys something. Life is so much harder than whatever it is you decide you want to do with your junk, okay? So, or however whatever issues you have are within you, and I can only recommend that you talk to somebody, and do you live yours. But when it comes to creating this type of propaganda to further expand upon this in such a devious way, I'm sorry, your boy here, he gotta say something, and this is trash. And I can't help but notice that Ralph ain't there. Ralph ain't there. Ralph would have turned into a little boozy. Ralph would have been, no, not in front of the children. He might have hauled off and just pushed the fuck out of Grover. That's why Ralph ain't there. Because he was probably hauled up in front of the children? In front of the children? I'm just saying.
Because you all expected me to look a certain way. I don't want you to be upset with me, but I don't want to do things just because that's the way they've always been done either.
Well, that's the thing. I love the mindset of those who truly want to reinvent the wheel, right? At the end of the day, the wheel is yet the wheel. There is no reinventing it. You can use those wheels to keep going further, but by trying to sit there and we can put an edge on it, you're just gonna fuck the wheel up. And that's really where we're at with the ideological bends that have been placed in so much American entertainment. It really is sad. And once again, you are expected to look a certain way because you are a character that has been around for, the better part of a century. And so to have this have alteration so late in the game really only, highlights the agenda and propaganda at play.
I want to be me.
Oh, Gonzo, we're sorry. It wasn't very nice of us to tell you what to wear to our ball.
Okay, so I'm left to assume. No, okay, you just doxed yourself. I'm left to assume that in this episode, they were like, yo, you have to wear this, you have to wear that. And Gonzo was just like, nah, man, I want to wear a dress and be Gonzarella. Oh, my goodness. That is ridiculous. So, guys, with that being said, we're gonna bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub. If you enjoy my fantastic voice, you want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Patreon as well. Links in the description. Actually, go to the description box and do damage and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments, guys? If you are a parent, it is up to you what your child, takes in. And you don't just leave them alone in front of YouTube or any platform, any screen, and without knowing exactly what it is that they're ingesting. Because, yeah, as you can see, there are more like that the ideology, the whole maps thing, all these different groups, they literally sang it themselves, right? The San Francisco men's choir came out and said, "We're coming for your children." Like, don't let them. I wouldn't recommend it, but hey, what do I know? Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and until the next one.
Jimmy, you're thinking with your dick.
I am not thinking with my dick.
Yes, you are.
No, I just think that
Put your dick away.
she's an emotional,
Jim.
interesting, caring girl.
Jimmy, that's your dick talking.